This video is designed to show you some of the key concepts we discussed in Lesson 4-4 titled Dividing with Zeros in the Quotient. Our goal today was to be able to look at numbers and divide with them where there was a zero in the quotient. So we're going to take a look at 7,844 divided by 74. My 7,844, that would be my dividend, and my 74 would be my divisor. So the first thing that we want to do, we want to look at 74 going into 7. You can see that 74 cannot go into 7, so we're going to put a 0 here. Now we're going to look at 74 going into 78. Now we know 74 can go into 78 just one time, so that's the dividing step. Now we're going to multiply 1 times 74. Now we don't have to write this out because we know 1 times anything is always that number. So 1 times 74 is 74. Now we have 78 minus 74. That gives me 4. So we've multiplied. Now we subtract. Now it's time to check. We're going to check to see if this 4 is less than that number in our divisor, which would be 74, and it is less than that, so we can carry on now. Have 44. Bring down that 4 for 44. Now we're going to look at 74 going into 44, and we need to think about, can I multiply anything by 74 to get a number that is less than or equal to 44? And I cannot. In other words, 74 cannot go into 44, so I'm going to put a 0 right up here. Now we can either bring down the 4, okay, or we can continue just carrying on with our steps so we don't get confused. So we're going to do 0 times 74 is 0. 44 minus 0 is 44. Then we're going to bring down our 4. Now we're going to take a look at 74 going into 44. We're going to try a number. We're going to try the number 6. 6 times 74. We're going to multiply that off to the side. 74 times 6. 74 times 6 is 4. Carry the 2. 6 and 7, 42 plus 2 is 44. Okay, so we have 444. You can see that is equal to that, so it went in there evenly. So 444 minus 444 is 0. And that is the end of my problem because I do not have any other numbers to bring down. So 7,844 divided by 74 is 106 with a remainder of 0. Now we're going to take a look at 3,600 divided by 90. I'm going to take a look and see what we do whenever we have a quotient that actually ends in a 0. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take 90 and look how it goes into 3. It cannot go into the 3. It cannot go into 36, but it can go into 360. I know it's going to go into 360 4 times. So I'm going to multiply 90 times 4 for my next step. 90 times 4 is 360. I'll write 360 right underneath here. 360 minus 360 is 0. Okay, we can say 0 is less than 90. I'm going to drop the 0 for my next division problem. 90 into 0 does not go any times at all. So we're going to put 0 up in the quotient. 0 times 90, we can continue this, or we can just see that we don't have any other numbers to drop, but we'll just continue this just to make sure we've gone through all the steps again. Drop the 0, so we remainder of 0 there. So we have 3,600 divided by 90 would give us an answer of 40. Okay, so those are some of the key concepts we went over in today's math lesson.